Unsurprisingly, there is so much Izumi. Oh my goodness. But, I mean, it's really good that this is a character that I think is really cool, really enjoyable. But I don't get to join in on the party because I had to buy the console version first like a dumbass. I'm too tired to actually play the game right now. So hopefully that does not come across in the commentary. But that is why we're here. I really should plug in my headphones. The game's kind of loud. Are these my headphones? Yes, they are. Oh, we get started and I'm already seeing Wagner beating Izumi's ass. Oops, did that? I hope that didn't fuck up the capture. Why did plugging my headphones just cause the game to, like, freeze for a bit? That doesn't make no damn sense. Get in there, Izumi. Is it weird that I'm jealous when I see... Oh my god, get dove. When I see the characters get combos off of their throws. I don't know why. There's just something about it. It's just like, man, I can't do that. Oh, that was a bad... She was just looking to react to any level of motion. But I'm actually kind of... I feel like Wagner would have just blown through the super in the first place anyway. I don't actually know 100%, but... Oh my god, and that was a punish. Woof! Yeah, oh, I just realized, I thought it was the other way around. I thought it was the S, I thought the Izumi was the S+1. Oh. Yeah, you are just getting rolled on a new character against somebody who is very good on their main. I don't know, that's another thing I'm jealous of. That is so plus, bro. Splasha. I should have been Izumi's voice actor. Nice! Anti-air! Anti-airs in my Under Knight? Oh, we're gonna style too? Oh, man, this is a dude who knows what he likes and does what he wants. And it's exactly 4,000 damage too. Style. I can dig it. I can't believe they buffed that move. I cannot believe they buffed that stomp. Like, given that it can be used to cancel out of her charge shield overhead, to, you know, like fake the overhead and then go low, and then they made it so that she can just combo off of it naturally. That's another thing that just causes intense feelings of jealousy. Why am I not playing Wagner? What the hell? I could just be playing her. Alright, Gordeau is another character that I know he got some pretty solid buffs, but I don't know if they're gonna in the days of today's monsters. Gordeau's top tier days are long behind him. I'm not sure exactly how impactful. I wonder if that was supposed to whiff, and then it would result in an empty, kind of an empty jump lowish scenario. But it managed to hit because reasons. I don't know. I don't know enough about Gordeau. Grim Reaper, and doesn't the greed on not canceling that. It still kind of worked out for him. Ooh, delayed but missed. Like, I don't think that was supposed to hit. Because she was very far away for that drill, so maybe she just misjudged the distance. But my best guess would be that that wasn't supposed to hit, and they were supposed to duck down after blocking the first jump in. Eee! Oh my god, it killed. Y'all, I don't need to say nothing. I don't need to say nothing. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I don't gotta say a damn word about damage. Ooh, it just barely, like, Vatista, is, because of things like that, Vatista has so many moves. Can he combo off of this? Yes, sir. I mean, not exactly an extensive one. I don't know if that was worth it, but he did get a combo. He canceled it. Eesh, that's not good. This dude's really greedy. He could have chain shifted that, but he didn't. And then earlier when he did, what did he do now that I'm thinking about it? Oh, Grim Reaper. And he didn't cancel that. Like, he's just greedy. And it's that kind of thing where, like, you're playing off of people's knowledge of, like, if you're smart, you sit back and watch. What the f... That's new. But, like, you don't challenge him doing the second hit of Assimilate for the reason you saw earlier. He can just throw out a Grim Reaper and body you if you try to challenge it, right? So it's that kind of stuff of, like, I know you know that I can do this, so I'm just gonna be greedy and not cancel for anything. This Vatista has messed up her meaty timings. Oh, and just eats a force function to the face. I wonder if the patch, if this player has either not played for a while or has been playing a different character for a while, because they looked pretty uncomfortable on Vatista. Dropped a lot of the meaty timings. I'm not really down with S+ against an S rank person learning a new character. What's up, dad boy Uchiha? I always wonder, because this dude used to be around in my community, my small little corner of the world. But I doubt he's outgrown me. But I know I saw him originally in Melty Blood. He was really starting to, like, make a name for himself competitively. And now he's on Linne, who may have an argument these days for being a new top tier. Because I was kind of saying, I've been saying, up until I would say a little bit into Uniclear, Hyde was always at that level of, like, he's really strong, but he's not quite strong enough to make a mark, where it's like, you're not really concerned about this kid. There are other far more worrisome characters out there, so he kind of flies under the radar in terms of how good he really is. And now Hyde's an overpowered, broken piece of shit. So Linne kind of took his place, and is, like, the new kind of, like, this character's really strong, but she's just not enough to compete with characters like, you know, Carmine. Nice. Challenge of the armor. And so she's flying under the radar, but apparently she got some really strong buffs. So maybe she's making an argument for herself. Oh, I like it. I see the intent behind that, but the Tsurugi was looking for a throw. And I think Linne was looking for a reversal. To bait out a reversal. Yeah, he's looking for reversals. You can see it. Pretty much all of his actions are to try to bait out reverse. Nice! Oh, but too high in the air to be able to combo off of it. Interesting. Yeah, I think he's just really... Perhaps... Oh, I didn't even realize this is an S3. Man! Why can't it just be S+ versus S+, bro? Yeah. Because the main thing that I have to recognize is that if I was actually able to find the matches, I would be able to get to, like, S4, S3 at this point. I don't know how high I could climb an S. I do think I would probably hit a wall. Damn! And potentially be cock-blocked out of S+. I don't know. It would depend on how much improvement I make on my way to S in the first. But, like, I'm already at A+3. And so if I was just able to find the matches, like, I would get there. And so it's kind of like, I don't want to watch people who are comparable to me. Because I suck. Kind of like this Hilda color, can't lie. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know about charging up full screen against Hilda. I don't think that's a war you're going to win, brother. Yeah. Now you lost grid by a significant amount, lost like a quarter of your health, and then you got reckless out of nowhere. And now you're down about 55% of your health. Oh, he got in! I don't know how he managed to navigate that without getting touched, but he did. So now we got the hit, got the corner. What are we going to do off of it? Backdash away. Kind of a foolish backdash, I think, because she didn't have 200 meter yet, so she had no invincible reversal. He should have pushed, kept the pressure up instead. Now she's out of the corner, and you clearly don't know that that's an overhead. That is unfortunate. Oh my god, that actually worked. I can't believe that worked. Alright, we get the knockdown. Charge for a little bit, I assume. Yep. I thought he was going for the command grab off of that. Nice little kind of sort of safe jump setup. Was able to block the veil off, and now you do have to be... She has chain shift, and she still has meter left to potentially throw that out. That was a bad backdash. I have been caught in that sort of situation myself many, many times. I have vastly overestimated backdash speed and recovery. So yeah, you gotta be careful when doing stuff like that. He was trying to bait out the... Oh, God, did wind up getting the counter hit and command grab, and this should be it. Yes, sir. Good job. Good adjustments. But yeah, that is a problem when you try, like, oh yeah, cool, I successfully baited out this super. Oh wait, it has more than enough range to catch me out of my backdash. You stupid. So I gotta stop doing that myself. Got a reset in there. This is a bad spot for Tsurugi. Grid's about to cycle. She's gonna have chain shift. She lost it. Ooh, last second. Speaking about pain. Circumstances of this match just shifted in a hurry. I thought he was about to armor through or something. Yee! That was a dangerous creeping edge. 2, 3, 6. I thought that was just gonna win clean. Alright, fair enough. Nice shield block. Allowed him to get the punish. Takes the knockdown again. Probably gonna charge because Grid's about to cycle. I was about to say, be very, very careful. And she still got Grid at the end. Oh my god. But then she died without being able to use it, so it doesn't really matter. It's consistently amusing to me that I feel like every single time somebody was like, okay, let me back off for a bit here to build up Grid so that I can get this cycle, and then they always lost it right at the pivotal moment. Okay, so I have a feeling it's going to be hard to properly gauge this because this is an S+1 against an S+4. I have a feeling this is going to be a really bad matchup for Enkidu. But of course, what isn't a bad matchup for Enkidu, at least until he gets his Mike Tyson on and punches somebody in the face, and then all of a sudden all the plans go out the window. What did she trade with? Like, you know how rare it is? Just Rekka. Alright, that makes sense. But it's so rare to get a trade with Enkidu and be the one with advantage afterwards. Like, almost always Enkidu wins trades and gets to combo off of it. Damn, speaking of, but he fails to hit confirm. What a 4C. And he just gets hit low. He still has cycle, and she dropped the combo. That's big. Staggering the normals. I like it. Managed to chase her down somehow. Didn't really do much combo-wise. I would have liked to have seen... He snuck that charge in there. Got Grid. There's not really any... Ooh, she's respecting... Yeah, that. Respecting all of the potential cancels that could come about from all of Enkidu's normals. That allows him to get away with this kind of fairly exaggerated stagger pressure. But once we get in neutral, now you have to deal with all this shit, right? Where, like, now she can just set up a ton of traps that Enkidu doesn't have any particularly strong way to navigate. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, it worked out. Like, if that would have killed, fantastic. Good idea, but it didn't, and it was never going to. So that could have been a little bit scary. Yeah, you need to stop. Like, Enkidu, this is something that's a struggle to deal with when you're playing characters like Enkidu. I have experienced it myself throughout the many years of Tager. You never want to just give up advantage right away out the gate and round start. But quite frankly, your character does not have the tools to challenge at that level. So, you gotta stop hitting Rekka round start. That's just weird. I thought that was gonna combo, but he did still get hit by the delayed. It wasn't even really delayed. Damn, those bubbles. Like, I want you to go back and look at this fucking hitbox. Like, the bubbles are gone. No? Alright, never mind. They're still there. It looked more like, to me, like the bubbles left and they would still hit him right after they dissipated. But no, that was still there. Damn! It's an unfortunate grid break. Actually, let me go back. Now that I can do that, I want to go back. What did he press? Like, what did he do that got him grid broken? What did he try to challenge with? Is that an overhead? Is there a version of that that isn't? And I swear I have blocked, like... Okay, so that just screws up my brain. Because initially, I thought that was an overhead. And so I was blocking it overhead. And then I swear there was one moment at some point where I blocked it crouching. And I was like, oh, I guess that's not an overhead. And now I see that, and it is very, very clearly, blatantly an overhead. So I know that's her 2-2 move, right? So maybe is it 2-2A is not an overhead, 2-2B is? That would be my best guess. Can't lab it! Technically I can, I just have to hop on over to the PlayStation, but still. Still need to take that shot. Fighting games, get with the times. Characters should all be playable in training mode, please and thank you. Or just in replay takeover itself. Nice little bait. Is she even playing? Is she even playing right now? Damn. We are getting Seth. Nice tech. Oh, and she tried to jump out. I assume she thought maybe he was going to try to dash up, command grab her, throw again. That's what I'm looking for, so I'm going to hold up. Maybe do her. Is it her J2C that does like the giant kind of hammer fist downward? If you charge it, maybe she was going to look for that. But instead, she just got smacked by the knife. But now we get to see Mika run her game. I can't do that. Man, that makes me so sad. I wish this game had like training mode style, like where you can see the move data and stuff. Cause like I don't want to go back in and just count frame by frame, but like, dude, you had so much time to hold up for during that. Come on, man. Nice tech. Gets to play the game. Damn, stuck a hitbox out. And is gonna die for it. Welcome to Undernight, bitch. I answer your perfect with a perfect. And it will not surprise me in any way, shape, or form if round 3 is also a perfect. That should have been... He should have challenged that so long ago. Okay, we throw her into the corner. This is a bad look. Gets the hard knockdown, set up the orb, and just falls for the command grab again. Oh no, and he did wake up command grab himself to a character who had been in the air for long enough that you should not have pressed that button. Oh, that little bit of a delay gave her the cross up. Seth was not ready for it, but Mika dropped the combo, and now she's in a terrible spot. Not really, she has 200 meters. She has chain shift in 200 meters. She's fine. She's gonna be fine. She's not gonna be fine because she did the wrong thing. He might be able to kill from this. I was about to say nah, but now yeah. I always forget Infinite Worth EXS is a thing. It's not even EXS, isn't it? EWSX, something like that? I can't remember. Either way, yeah, that was more than enough. I always forget that's a thing. I never use it myself, and I need to. Because there have been many times where Infinite Worth was not enough, but... whatever that other one is called would have been. If I had just used it. Exactly 6,000 matches. You're not allowed to play again. Or if you do, you have to sit down and play 1,000 matches straight. Them's the rules. Interesting. It's so rare to see an Uzuki just like normal dash forward respectfully. It's all like that. It's almost always that, or you get, you know, like the little kind of where she tunnels into the ground. You got that movement. That. Or they're just sitting back there. Why is that invulnerable? Or they're just wasn't ready for the overhead. They're just sitting back throwing items. You almost never see them just dash block. Damn. Pretty good damage right there, and it's still going. Gets the hard knockdown as well at the end. Backdashes. I was gonna say she's probably gonna get caught for that, but Orie chose the wrong button to press, and it left Uzuki just out of range. And she managed to find the gap. Got the counter hit. Probably was gonna find the kill here, but how much meter is it gonna cost her, or she's gonna drop the combo. So on one hand, it didn't cost her any meter. On the other hand, Orie is not dead. Oh! Yeah, that Orie does not know this matchup. Like, I definitely think if you were more familiar with Uzuki, seeing her teleport to the coffin like that should have been a free punish. Nice counter hit, but doesn't really get it. Can't she do, like, a... How the hell did you give me that? What? Isn't that my reset yet? No? There we go. See, I knew it was possible. See, man, I'm basically an Orie main. I just forgot how it worked. But yeah, why did you not do that? But it all worked out in the end. Now we have the corner, and we're getting the filthy setup here. Oh, never mind. It worked out, but like, You had a hard knockdown and the chance to set up whatever you wanted. Instead, you went for some weird-ass juggle. But once again, the criticism is moot because it all worked out in the end. I hope that Uzuki filed that away for the future. Got hit by the staggered 2C, and to the corner we go. Never mind, we're going to drop the combo. Okay. Mistimed the meaty, that's unfortunate. Cornered herself, had to use a force function to get out of there, but finds the hit anyway. This Uzuki is just getting caught non-stop by staggered pressure that should not. I mean, it's something you got to learn about the characters, right? It's one of the difficulties of this game. There's a lot of minutia you got to learn the hard way. Oh, that is... I don't know why my brain... I did say I was tired, so I'm gonna blame it on that. My brain said that was Hyde, and now, I mean, not Hyde, god damn it. See, I'm all sorts of confused. My brain said that was Seth, and then I was like, wait, no, that's Hyde. And then the dude's little card came up, and I see Kuan, and I'm done. My brain's done. I don't know what's happening. Ooh, caught him with the late charge, but unfortunately did not confirm off of it. I always get a little disappointed when you have kind of like reversal challenges like that back and forth whenever the other person doesn't do it. Like, nah, you gotta keep on doing it, man. Just full send it. Fuck it. See? Send it. Do it. Do it. Coward. I think it would have worked too. Hang on. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't. Just so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, never mind. I wanted to just wake up, because I think that'll still hit, even though he's pretty high up in the air. I'm pretty sure Izumi's force function would land at that point. But I can't test. And she just gets caught. What were you looking for? Why'd that work? Yeesh. There we go. He's gonna do it again. He didn't do it, you fucking coward. It was the right call, obviously, because the Izumi was baiting it out, but still, coward. Oh yeah, this Izumi's just uncomfortable with the character. That's unfortunate. And she tried to throw, it looked like. Oh no, she's dead, isn't she? Not if we drop the combo. Why does that... That's... I'm not going to say a damn... You know how I feel about Hyde. I'm not going to say a goddamn thing. If y'all don't feel how I feel about Hyde, like, why? I'm genuinely curious if you don't despise this character at this point for what he is and what he represents. Speaking of, let's watch some Byakuya. And then Carmine afterwards. Ugh. We're just backing off. We're not going to try to shoot him or nothing. Yeah, thanks for buffing that move, French bread. He needed that. Like, oh, it's just a casual dashing move that hits half the screen away. What the fuck? Thank you for buffing that move, French bread. Damn, she didn't. She just stood there. I don't know why she just stood there. I don't know why everybody, including me, gets clipped by that so consistently. But we take that. Nice defense. Drop the combo, as Byakuyas are wont to do. A little bit of a delay. That little stagger made him stand up. I don't know if he was standing up looking to throw tech or if he was looking for something like that. But the Kaguya read the situation right. Hit him low, reset him, hit him high. Now I need to go watch the Monstars, and not watch it, but listen to the Monstars anthem. Just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, since Space Jam is probably older than most of you that are watching this. There's a song that goes hit him high, hit him low. I think that's the name of the song, is hit him high, hit him low. Where are the web setups? He just dashes back up. It's so rare. I feel, oh, this Kaguya did not recognize the situation she was in, and she is just getting frame trapped into oblivion. But it's just really rare to see a Kaguya that's not leaning on, like, her 5BB or her A-Rekka chain. Yeah. Oh my god. I need to go look at that, actually, after this. We'll come back and we'll watch the Carmine. No, I'll watch the Carmine first, and we'll see if I remember at the very end. But I want to see what the frame data is on that dash C. Gets the combo in the side switch. You like to see it. Gets the knockdown, the grenade setup. Good Veil off to escape. Didn't trust his blocking. That was weird. We're gonna chase it down. Nope. And he still gets hit by the grenade. I actually wonder, hang on, could she have punished? Because, oops, went way too far back. Well, since we're here. Oh, no, never mind. So, like, since... So I guess he did go through the explosion? Because I think that's what that flash means, right? I'll try one more time. Damn, she has more recovery than I'm expecting. Yeah, okay, I think he did wind up going through. That explosion did activate. I thought he didn't actually get the invulnerability for going through an active hitbox from Creeping Edge, but it looks like that grenade did manage to just barely touch him, so he did get through. He does die in the end. I thought she could have punished the Creeping Edge. That's what I was looking for. But I was wrong. Alright, so let's finish it off. Oh! Oh, never mind. They're both S+4s. Never mind. I saw the Enkidu, then I noticed it was an Enkidu mirror match. Ah, screw it. Let's watch it anyway. Now I'm really going to be testing whether or not I remember to check out the Byakuya frame data. Oh, he tried out the new stuff. I can't remember exactly what they changed about it, just that they changed it. See, that's what I was expecting to happen with the Kaguya. Lets him out. Very rare to see a Seth screw something up where they don't get a knockdown. Yeah, we're just dropping combos. That's unfortunate. Especially when you're up against Carmine. What the hell? I don't know if I've ever seen that move before. I don't even know what that is. Alright, you're in a bad spot here, buddy. I guess he's trying to bait out a reversal, maybe? Oh, I thought he was running straight into that. I can't believe I missed. Oh, we're hitting buttons. We're hitting buttons and praying. Oh my god, we're praying. Carmine will not be able to kill from this. But he's going to get a setup afterwards. And Seth jumps into it, but Carmine misses the... Just any touch. Any touch, that was your chance! Okay, we teched. We're scared. Oh, we barely managed to evade that. And he gets the throw after all that. To die to a throw, that hurts. That's gotta hurt your soul. Let's see if that impacts how he plays this next round. Seems fine so far. We get the big crystal. We get to set up the double pool. What do we do off of it? Last time we weren't successful. He just wakes up mashing something. I wonder if he wanted to try to maybe do the dash super. I don't know if that's 236C. But whatever his invulnerable reversal is, that would be my guess. Let's see if he tries it here. Nope. He's just respecting. You got to be careful, man. All those shields. I can't believe he hasn't been thrown yet. What a backdash. Gets the free punish. That is unfortunate because that means all of Seth's resources are gone. He starts this round with nothing. Nice backdash. No whiff punish attempt, though. Damn, and he just got mixed. Wasn't expecting that. He was trying to figure out which way to block. Can't block that. But he does manage to catch the reversal super. Gets good damage out of it, too. Yeah, this Carmine needs practice against Seth in general, which is not surprising that not a lot of people play Seth these days. But you can tell he's just kind of mystified with Seth's movement once he actually starts doing his whole dancing around the sky thing. But that was crafty. If you actually sit down and fiddle with Seth a little bit, because I was playing against some really bad Seth players, and I was like, I cannot allow them to be doing this scrubby nonsense against me. Let me figure it out. His options, once he starts doing the command dashes, are pretty limited. So if you go and you sit in training mode for a moment and kind of figure those out, you can start to understand where he's probably going to go, how to beat that stuff, and so on and so forth. And because I did that, the Seth player I was running into most often stopped taking my matches from me. Which both felt good and bad. Good because, like, making somebody bitch out like that just has a certain level of spice to it that you got to appreciate. On the other hand, this game has a limited population, so having people that are scared to fight you kind of sucks. Especially when you're just using quick match and the game keeps giving them to you. Nice little stagger. I think the other Enkidu may have been wanting to just back away. So got caught standing. Or maybe their controller has just... Like, what are we... Like, we just get hit on wake up by a raw 5A, and then we fall for a gold throw. I don't know, Chief. Speaking of being asleep at the wheel, you can't be hit by your own character's slow-ass overheads whiff punish. Actually, I don't even think that was a whiff punish. I think his just came out first. But still, getting your 2C beaten by your opponent's 2C, that's just embarrassing. Yeah, this Enkidu, does he block? Like, does he know how to block? Okay. Plus frames. Okay, he's still blocking. Okay, we're blocking, and he did manage to mash out, but then screwed that up. Oh, he wanted the throw. But unfortunately, the other Enkidu saw into the future, knew what he was going to be trying to do. I've never understood that. Nice little patience there, though. Might be, I don't think so. But maybe, if he uses all of the resources he didn't even try. You didn't even try? And you go for that? And then just the raw 4C. Okay, so let me just... I mean, number one. Okay, there's no way that kills. 0% chance. So... Nailed it. Oh my god, I suck. I really suck. What the hell? Oh my god, Nate. Dude! Oh my lord! Fucking nailed that. Jesus! I'm leaving all this in, by the way. Dude. Like, this is one of his challenge mode combos. I know it works. I mean, I guess. Jesus. Dude. What the fuck? This is one of his challenge mode combos, brother. Okay, I guess I used all my knockdown stuff. Never mind. All of it, just massive failure. That's my entire experience with Enkidu in a nutshell. Just pure, utter failure. Let me go check out the frame data on Byakuya. Ay, ay, ay. Like, that's one of his challenge mode combos. I know it fucking works. Why can't I get it to work, you bitch? Okay, sorry. Byakuya. Oh, cool. We're on Gordeau. Oh, -9. Is it always -9? That's not bad, then. I mean, obviously, the range at which this lands means you're not going to be able to do a... Like, dude... That's so disgusting. And then he can just cancel it into all that shit. He can use these moves. Like, dude, that's gross. Why would you buff him like that? Thank you. Thank you, French bread.